All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another round of coffee and questions. And say hi to Tina, the shop girl here. Charlie will be with us in a few minutes, and I'm going to let him read the question that came to me. It deals with smaller projects. It wouldn't deal with very large projects, but people have trouble, keeping a piece of like pipe or steel like in a vertical position for welding. Thought I'd go over how I do it, and other people can drop their comments below or make their suggestions. I pulled a picture off of the web like I usually do to show you, because this time of day it is hotter than blazes out in the garage and the heat is really coming on strong. So just as easy to show you, it'll be kind of like your quick tip of the day video. So here we go. Charlie, ask the question.
Hey handyman, I was wondering, do you have an easy method that you use in your shop to weld something vertically onto a flat piece of steel? It seems as though when I do it, it kind of warps on me and I have to tap it and play around with a hammer. Is there a way to keep it true the whole time during welding, or most of it?
Okay, so I blew the picture up the best I could. If I blew it up anymore, it gets way too blurry and way too distorted. What I use and what is used in the picture here is one of the magnets from out at Harbor Freight. You can also buy them off Amazon. I'll leave the link below. But this is the method that I use. And what I do is, if you take a look here in the picture, let's say I'm welding this piece of pipe to that flat piece of steel. I would look at it like a clock, go ahead and weld at 12 o'clock, just, burn in real good, make a nice bead weld and stop. Then I go over to 3 o'clock, I go over to 9 o'clock, and then I might go in between those. Eventually I remove the magnet, and I'll put another bead weld right in front of where that magnet is. I let it cool down a little bit. It stays nice and plumb, and then I go right around it and I finish out the welding. Now, that's the way that I do it, and I make sure that, I've weld prepped, which, usually is cleaning the surface of that steel real good. I use a 4.5 inch, angle grinder with a flap disc. You can use your grinder, whatever means you have. And I clean up the steel nice and shiny, both on the pipe and both on that flat steel. Put them together like you see here in the picture, and I do those welds, and I do it that way, and it comes out perfect for me, every time. Now, somebody else out here in the forum might have a different suggestion, a different way of doing it, but it's the way that I do it, like I said, and it's the way that I was taught, and I just continue to do it that way. Now, this works good on smaller projects. This isn't, of course, going to work for anything real large. You'll have to use other means. So we can get into that in another video, but I think this encompasses what most people do out in their garage and their shops. So it's an easy method. Somebody else said, well, you can use a small steel framing square. You could do that too. It's just, this makes it so I don't have to hold the square while I tack weld. I can put this on there. I can tack weld, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, go in between them, take it off, do the 6 o'clock one, let it cool just a little bit, weld around it, like I said. But yes, you can use a small or even a large, whatever you have, kind of like a steel framing square. But, this I found to be just an easier way, and it also acts like a third hand. These magnets are not expensive. I'll try to leave you the links below, but I'd encourage you to try this next time you run into this kind of a situation. And like I said, somebody goes, hey, this is just like common sense stuff. Yeah, sometimes. And sometimes we forget about the common sense stuff. So you watch this and, hopefully it stays in your mind. You get out there, you have some fun, and, you try it this way. All right, folks, say goodbye to Charlie. Say goodbye to Tina. We got to get back to work. I hope you click subscribe. I hope you continue to follow me. I hope you like these quick tip videos. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.